A blessing that I had on the Youth in Action tour was on Tuesday we had like a really down day, and we were supposed to like be giving out our invitations to our dinner, and so like Wednesday morning we were all kind of still feeling a little discouraged from the past day, and I came upon, well, my sister and Jacob came upon this really nice lady, and they had both already been done with tickets, so me and Danielle, who were right across the street, wanted to give out our tickets. Well, we didn't want to, we had to, but we wanted to too. I mean, you know what I mean. But so they were talking to this woman, and she was really nice. Her name was Amy, but they didn't have a ticket to give her, so they called us over, and I started instantly talking with her. Like we clicked. Like she was so sweet and so interested in the church and coming to the dinner. So I invited her, and it just kind of like brightened things up from like the past day. Like it was like a huge change over like the course of like not even 24 hours. So that was a blessing I had.
The blessing I had this week was inviting a woman to the dinner, and it was just really nice to see that, you know, I was going door to door and nobody was home, or they would be like, okay, and just take the flyer, but she was really interested, and she was like, I wanted to find a church, and it was really just a blessing to see that I could invite her, and she seemed really interesting.
Things that were surprised me were actual people. Like, you wouldn't expect certain people to be interested or want to listen, and there was actually a lot more. And that just like gets you more up, because you always talk about the more positive people than the rude people.
A couple houses we went to, and we were like, okay, I don't think this is gonna like work out, and they're not really gonna like be like want to hear anything, and they actually did, so that was nice.
Yesterday, there was a guy sitting out on his porch, and it's just crazy how the people that you wouldn't expect to be so polite and excited about it, like he had his shirt off and everything, he was like smoking a cigarette, but he was just so excited, and he was like, okay, thank you so much for inviting me, and he seemed like he really wanted to come, so that just shows you have to spread the word to everyone.
Okay, so one experience we had is one of the people that me and my partner Shannon that day went to go see actually came to a Wednesday night meeting, and she ended up really liking it. So it does benefit people, and don't get discouraged when, even though you try it for people, they still say no and they're set in their ways, but just pray for them then.
I guess I had the best experience I had was I met a woman who was holding a baby, and she said she just moved here like a year ago, and she's been looking for a new church, and she said she was going to check out the church that was right there, but I told her, you know, you should come check our church out, and she said, and I invited her to the picnic and everything, and for Saturday night, and she said that they were busy on Saturday, so I wasn't able to invite her to the dinner, but she said she wants to come on Sunday and that she wants to check it out, and I'm hoping, since she's been looking for a new church, that maybe she'll pick ours.
Advice I'd give to a future Youth in Action person is don't give up hope. Like, you know, there is someone out there that really wants to, you know, join the church.
What I would say to a future Youth in Action member is you need to know how to handle the rejection, because there's going to be people who don't want to hear it, and that's just part of it, you know. So,
if I had to give advice to a future Youth in Action member, I'd say just the people that you meet up with. There's going to be people who will listen to you. There will be people that will tolerate you. Then there's going to be people that not so much will tolerate you. But there will be that one person that you will meet that will be that diamond in the rough that will really be genuinely interested in coming to church with you.
I would definitely say for future YIA participants that you are going to want to bring a lot of deodorant, and make sure you drink a lot of water, and bring a lot of shorts and tennis shoes, flip-flops, plus a lot of spirit, like prepare before. Like, it's always helpful to pray and read before coming to a Youth in Action. That way you have the mindset and you're willing to go out and do whatever God needs you to do.
Some advice I would give for Youth in Action next year would be to bring sneakers, because you do a lot of walking, and it might not sound a lot, but it's a lot of walking, so make sure to bring sneakers.
After my first Youth in Action, I would say that you should definitely go in with high expectations and a positive attitude, and with a prayerful mind, and just pray about everything you do before you do it.
This is a little song we wrote about YIA. Meat and cheese sandwiches every day.
That's YIA. That's YIA. Walking around for a little shade. That's YIA. That's YIA. King Elephant and science are the games we play. That's YIA. That's YIA. We're not Mormons, so yay. That's YIA. We're not the Latter-day Saints. The guy who called the branch was crazy. That's YIA. That's YIA. Liz and Amanda got all the blame. That's YIA. That's YIA. Some people don't habla English. That's YIA. That's YIA. Stop the fridge with water and Gatorade. That's YIA. That's YIA. We don't try to fight AA. That's YIA. That's YIA. This is wrong time you think it's off, kidding. That's YIA. That's YIA. The dolls in Tammy's office are creepy.